Great spirit on display by both teams, Team Italy and Team Japan. Handshakes before the start of the match here in Lietuvos Sporto Centras in Druskininkai. For another game of the pool play, it is still the first round robin. All teams are going to be playing double round robin games and then going into the semi-finals and finals stage. High pull by Japan. Tumino tried to catch that, but slightly moved the disc forward. Looks like the players do not contest. Shiochi, after playing one game for Team World, is on the field once again representing his own nation of Japan. Italy, Scarpina is the disc, swing to Tumino. Tumino goes to the captain, Somiani. Big mark there, but Mangiacapra gets the disc. Pick has been called earlier in the point. Not sure if this is going to be a continuation of play, but of course players on the field will decide that. Players will discuss. It's like the possession will be retained by Mangiacarpa as the pick has stopped play. Some of the players maybe had a better possibility of getting that disc, but have stopped playing and stopped cutting. Might be the discussion still about that, if there should be a continuation of play and a turnover in favor of Team Japan, or if some Italian players were able to continue that. So Spirit captain also steps in. Spada under number 72, discussing with the players in order to come to a resolution. Looks like Mangiacapra will retain possession of the disc. Disc is checked in by Miura. Finally finds Tumino as a reset. Back to Mangiacapra. Scarpina now getting involved. Ooh, lots of contact over there. Not called. Miura. Excuse me, Shiochi. Big pressure. Big pressure now from Takahashi on Scarpina. Scarpina goes with the blade over the top, but too high for Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra, thumbs up. Great idea, but a little bit too high. So maybe Mangiacapra was not able to adjust for that particular disc. And two players deep in the end zone, but oh, unfortunate drop for Takahashi. Takahashi, the player of the day yesterday, collecting 24 points to his name. Plenty of assists and plenty of points, lots of connections in the end zone for him. Somaini, the captain, will survey the options. Mangiacapra available for reset, but no, goes to Tumino. Scarpina. Good pass to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra looking at options. Scarpina was all alone in the end zone, but the pick has been called earlier. Scarpina asking to catch up. Ready to return the disc over there. Yep. Mangiacapra will retain possession. Disc is checked in. Mangiacapra under high pressure. Takahashi, a taller figure in the end zone. Oh, stoppage has been curled earlier. Not sure if that has affected anything. Oh, looks like a foul has been called on the cutter. Shiotchi disagreeing over there. It's like the disc will be given back to Mangiacapra. And players are still discussing that. Takahashi is asking if the disc will stay with him or if it will go back to the last undisputed thrower. Similar to grass ultimate, of course, players are responsible for making their own calls. There are no game advisors present on the field and are active in play. Good to see interest around the sport, of course, growing, and thank you all of you for tuning in into our live stream on World Flying Disc Federation channel. If you have any questions, feel free to send them in the chat, and if I have time, of course, in the heat of the game, I will be more than happy to respond. Takahashi there manages to get the disc in front and goes over the top to Shigeki Miura, but yeah, great work by Team Japan. Difficult grab over there, almost falling off the wheelchair. But great athleticism on display for our athletes in the halls of Druskininkai. And Amir now ready to pull. And sending the disc. Nice arcing pull. Well handled by Tumino. Tumino, ooh. Quick pass to Scarpina. Scarpina goes to Somaini. Somaini. Nice bladey pass to Tumino. Mangiacapra available for another upline shot. Now getting close to the end zone. Tumino with the disc. Tumino looking at options. Somaini. Somaini close to the end zone, just on the end zone line to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra over the top to Scarpina. Very close to the out of bounds line, but just keeps it in, and great work for Team Italy for 1-1 score. And we're back in play for Team Japan now, going on the offensive. Shiotchi too high for him, not able to field the disc. And Desev now bring the disc back in play. Marked by Enami. Desev goes to Spada, spirit captain of the Italian squad. Spada turns once, twice. Goes in the end zone, but great defense by Masaru Shiotchi in the end zone, and the pick has been called. I don't think that has affected play. It's a great question, Troy. Is there world rankings for wheelchair ultimate? There has been World Championships played 2 years ago in Italy in 2023, and if I remember correctly, it was Italy who won the gold medal. You may find that, of course, on our Instagram of World Wheelchair Ultimate Championships. I think there are also results of the 2023 games, but very good question. I will try to find out that and maybe give that information in the future games. Meanwhile, Japan, another great point over there. Great defense try as well by the Argentinian Chucarro on the Italian squad, but regardless, Enami was, I think it was Enami, or was it Miura? Miura who scored the point, despite the pressure. Now Italy is going on offense. So far only holds in this game. Italy, Samaini has been with the disc, but however, a stoppage and a pick has been called on the play. Great reset to Mangiacapra. For Italy, big mark by Takahashi. Goes over the top to Mino, manages to find the disc, and great awareness for him. Now low disc for Buono. On the far side, goes over the top, Mangiacapra, but looks like there is an interference happened. And the disc will go back to Buono. Disc is put back in play. Buono surveying options. Goes over the top to Mangiacapra. A pick has been once again called and will stop play. Not sure if the pick has affected the play, but the players have stopped playing. Tumino and Somaini now with the disc. Somaini looking for options. Big pressure from Takahashi. Great pass by him, and Buono goes over top to Mangiacapra, but Mangiacapra was turned around, unfortunately. And Team Japan now have possession there, looking to go deep. Going deep over there, but no receiver under that disc, and yeah. Italy will retain possession, will have to work all the way back to the court. Tumino. Oh, looks like a hand block, and Team Japan and Takahashi doing what he does best, just does his work in the end zone, and yeah, collects another point for Team Japan. Now the point difference is getting a little bit bigger, so 3-1 to Team Japan. Team Japan with the pull. Italy looking for options. Scarpina gets the first pass. Belandi now gets the disc back. Belandi swing to Desev. Desev over the top to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra to Scarpina. Scarpina, quick turnaround. Pivots once, twice, looking in the end zone. Elects to reset to Desev. Desev with the scuba over the top to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra wants a hammer, goes to Scarpina. Scarpina, great recognition of that pass, but a little bit too much angle on that disc and yeah, not enough hang, so Mangiacapra was not able to reach that. Miura quickly into the end zone, marked by Scarpina. It's like Shiochi has been called on a travel. Shiochi goes over the top, but yeah, great defense by Desev. Mangiacapra to Desev for the, just off the fingertips and off the hand of Desev. And once again, Japan gets the disc back, looking to break once again, goes over the top to Takahashi. Takahashi, tallest figures on the Japanese squad, over the top there. Between the two players. I was worried about the contact that can ensue between Enami and Shiochi, but both of them avoided contact, but the disc has hit the ground. And Italy now, another opportunity for a hold. Desev with the disc. Desev pivots once, twice. Stall was 8. Takahashi interception on the end zone line, and goes to Shigeki Miura for the score and another break. 4-1 in this game. Timeout called by Team Japan. No, Team Italy. Excuse me. Italy calling a play after finding themselves in a 3-point deficit in this game. After a quick timeout, Team Italy is ready to mount a counter-offensive and maybe even get a few breaks to get a little bit closer to a relentless Team Japan, who are scoring a break after break. Scarpina, just off his hands, and this is gonna push him back all the way into his own end zone. Once again, huge mark by Takahashi. Tumino goes to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra looking for options. Finds Tumino. Tumino over the top to Mangiacapra. Back to Tumino. So Italy are working much more patiently now. Somaini gets the disc. Gets stopped. Looking for options. Scarpina makes a cut, but now goes to Mangiacapra to the other side instead. Scarpina makes one cut, another cut, but once again, yeah, huge pressure from Takahashi. And Tumino gets to Scarpina. Scarpina who cuts back. Scarpina fakes once, twice, wants to go with the forehand. Swing to Tumino, still working in the handler space. Tumino goes to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra to Scarpina. Scarpina looks for options, high stall count, but finally finds a reset. And not quite in. Mangiacapra just outside of the end zone, so on the end zone line, goes over the top to Tumino, but too short for him, and he couldn't get it behind him. Takahashi now wants the hammer, goes with the hammer for a taller receiver, but great defensive pressure there by Mangiacapra. Scarpina looks for options, goes to Somaini. Somaini goes around for Team Italy. Mangiacapra is the disc, swing, and goes in the end zone for Tumino. Tumino celebrates that point. Of course, it was a very, very hard and long point for Italy, and Team Italy. Another point on the board, 2-4 this time, and you've heard the horn. We are going to have about a 5-minute break for halftime. The game clock will stop, of course. Players will have some time to rest and talk about their strategies. We will have some time to breathe and relax in our commentary booth, but stay with us and don't go anywhere. We will be with you in a few seconds. And after a quick break, we are back in the second half of Italy-Japan match. Still in the pool play of World Wheelchair Ultimate Championships in Druskininkai in Lietuvos Sporto Centras. And that pool looked to be a little bit too long. Shiochi gets us started. Big Mark and Takahashi with the disc, looking for options. Gives a nod to his player in the end zone, but resets instead and goes into the end zone himself. What a grab for Takahashi in the end zone with one outstretched hand. That was close. That was a great grab, one-handed grab with the upside down disc. Scarpina was on a hot chase, but a little bit too far for him. And yeah, Tsuyoshi Takahashi once again, yeah, take a bow for sure for that particular grab. That looked great. And yeah, unsurprisingly, yesterday's player of the day collected most points for points and assists yesterday after plenty of games that we've had. This time, Japan. Great pull. They're gonna trap, looks like Italy on that sideline. Right on the cone. Looks like it's going to be centered. No, not quite, but yeah, Tumino goes to Somaini. Somaini looking for options, goes to Scarpina. Scarpina closely marked by Anami. Mangiacapra makes one cut, another cut, stops in the tracks and gets the disc in the end zone for another Italian score, 3-5. Nice and efficient, much cleaner for Italy this time. Yeah, much cleaner cuts. Looks like the Spirit Captain is going to get on the field as well. Spada for Italy and for Team Japan. Looks like it's the same four who are still running this particular offense. Takahashi under number 24. Miura under number 21. Shiochi number 10. And Enami under number 12. First pass for Team Japan goes over the top. Takahashi looking to go in the end zone, goes but too short. And no contest for Enami, from Enami Takahashi, saying that that disc was indeed down. Italy turns once, pivots, goes over the top to Spada. Spada manages to hold on to that disc. Takahashi very active on the mark, but a nice around pass from Spada. Not quite in, but a great shot over there. And looks like it's gonna go to the cone over there. Big mark from Belandi on the thrower. Thrower goes over the top. Spada was not aware of that, and another, ooh, some contacts over there. Looks like it's gonna, oh, looks like, yeah, there was some contact over there. Like Chukaro has not recognized that there was a call being made on her as both players move towards themselves. I don't know if we can see the replay of that, would be interesting. to see how it all played out between Chucarro and Miura. Oh yeah, looked interesting. So Chucarro was going for the defense. However, I think even though there was some contact on Miura, the disc has been lost already. So despite the foul, yeah, quite close. But of course, players on the field will decide it themselves. As always, the sport of ultimate is completely self-officiated. We do see some coaches and players coming in, and captains, just to assist, first of all, with communication, as many of the Japanese players do not speak English. So translation, first of all, just to get the point across and to make sure that everyone is understood. Of course, we should stick to certain time limits over there, but of course, it's always for players to decide. Looks like there was also a perspective offered from the captain of Somaini. So there will be a foul contest. Disc will go back to Tsuyoshi Takahashi. And the stall count should be maximum 6. Takahashi goes over the top and finds Takashi Anami in the end zone for another score for Team Japan. 6-3 in favor of Japan. Team Japan ready to pull. Takashi Yo will take on the field. I think first time we see him in this point, in this game. Tomino, first reception, goes around to Scarpina. Scarpina looking for options, fakes once, goes with the backhand, but Mangiacapra a little bit out of reach for him. And looks like, looks like two players over there have tangled with their wheelchairs, but finally managed to break free. And a throw away from Shiochi. Usually he's very precise with his throws, especially to Tsuyoshi Takahashi, but not this time. And that gives the disc once again back to Italy. Italy goes with a long shot into the end zone. Tomino just out of reach for him, very unfortunate. And yeah, Japan will have possession once again. Tomino, great work there, trying to chase that disc, but a little bit out of reach. A hammer to Takahashi. Takahashi looking in the end zone, wants a hammer, goes with the hammer. Scarpina tries to defend it, but yeah, a little bit imprecise, and maybe should have been a blade on the other side where there wasn't as much pressure of the defender, but regardless, that is a turnover. Tomino is the disc. Tomino goes to Scarpina. Scarpina turns around, goes with the backhand. Not going to be given, as the defensive pressure of Takahashi was huge in that end zone. Tomino now looking at options, and a little too low for Mangiacapra. Shiochi picks up the disc, to the isolated Takahashi in the middle of the field. Takahashi goes over the top into the end zone for number 12, Takashi Enami, for another score for Team Japan. 7-3, about 6.5 minutes left on the game clock. Games are to 10 points, so we still might have a game to 10. And Ayman, fan from Germany, great to see your support here, supporting the German national team. Always great to see support for the athletes on the field. And yeah, tell us where you connected from. Write us your questions if you have any questions about wheelchair ultimate or ultimate or grass ultimate. Of course, we are happy to welcome you here on the World Flying Disc Federation channel. Chukarro gives a swing to Desev. Desev looks for options. Ostino turns around, pivots, goes back on the... Oh, great reaction by Shiochi, and the disc is knocked away. Shiochi will bring it to the end zone line. And of course goes to his favorite target of Takahashi. Takahashi collects another offensive score, and 8-3 to Team Japan. Another ball from Team Japan lands out of reach for Italy, and Italy will have to take it from the very corner of their own end zone. Scarpina, swing to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra goes to Scarpina. Scarpina gives a gives a forehand to Tumino. Great pressure from Kishikawa. Mangiacapra with the disc. Oh, and a hand block from Takahashi. Another defense for him. And Nami. Oh, goes with the arcing backhand, and oh, Takahashi with an uncharacteristic drop. But what a great throw for him, and a great awareness, read that disc perfectly, but then, yeah, unfortunately, what we call a clap of doom. Not a completely full disc in the hand, and yeah, an unfortunate drop. Tumino over the top to Somaini. Oh, looks like once again the wheelchairs have tangled over there between Kishikawa and Tumino. So a quick technical stoppage. Shiochi is going to check the disc in to Somaini. Everyone's ready. Somaini into the end zone for Tumino for a nice score for Team Italy. And great celebration by Tumino. He's definitely getting fired up in this game. Great replay great emotions on display for Team Italy. 4-8, still trailing by quite some margin. But still fighting, of course, Team Italy. As we are playing, of course, in open division, we also have a few female players on the Italian squad. You see Ciucarro under number 3, originally from Argentina, but lives in Italy now, and Barbara Buono taking on the field. And Buono taking a very, not an easy markup of Takashi Anami, and Takashi Anami just makes a backwards move to the frustration of Barbara over there. And yeah, great work for Japan. Another long shot into the end zone works wonders for them. And this is a game point, as you see from the hand signals of Team Japan. Game point for Team Japan. And with that horn, that means that the time is over. So we are going to play a game to 10. If Italy is going to continue breaking every point, we will still play a game to 10. And that's the beauty of Ultimate. In order to win the last point, you have to win the last point, literally. Somaini with the disc. Looks like there is a contact being made. There's a foul being called. And it's going to go back to Somaini. We're going to check the disc in. Scarpina just out of reach for him. Shiochi goes around with a blade, low disc for Takahashi. Takahashi tried to get it despite the almost falling out of the wheelchair, but that did not work for him, and the disc is hitting the ground there. Scarpina now with the disc, wants a long shot. High stall count, but Mangiacapra was cutting in, and that cut was regarded, and hand block by Takahashi. Takahashi also catches that disc, so basically an interception with a hammer to Anami, despite some contact. Sorry, excuse me, Miura, and Miura collects the winning point for Team Japan. Congratulations once again for Team Japan, another win for them. I think they still lost a couple of games earlier in the tournament, but have been stellar in this game. And another question from Squitch. I'm going to address that question in the next game. So if you wanted to know the answer, please stay with us for the next game. Next game is going to be Team Germany taking on Team World. It's going to be another exciting game. Stay with us, don't go anywhere, and enjoy Ultimate.